Welcome back, arcade fans. Tony here with this week's video, and I'm really excited about this one because it's going to be Ghosts and Demons, a game which I imagine a lot of you may not have heard of. Even I hadn't heard of it until quite recently. It is an unofficial sequel in the Ghost'n Goblins series. Now, before we get started, I want to give a little mention to the Digital Arcade Facebook group. We talk arcades in there, as the name suggests, and they've just started up a high score challenge. So if you are up for a challenge, they play 2 different games per week and some really good players in there. So give it a try. Digital Arcade Facebook group, just search for it, and I will put a link for it in the description as well. But for now, let's talk Ghosts and Demons. Okay, so when Ghost'n Goblins Resurrection was announced for the Switch, I was getting quite excited about it because I'm thinking, right, okay, we've got a new updated Ghost'n Goblins that I can give a go. But when it turned up, I was a little bit disappointed because although it is a great game, I'm not going to deny that, it is a really good game, it doesn't feel arcadey, it doesn't really play arcadey, it's a very different feel to the game. So I was a little bit disappointed in that respect. Then I discovered this game. I was thinking, didn't even know it existed. Was it ever an arcade game? Of course, no, it wasn't. It is a fan-made game, which we'll talk about in a minute, but it really does feel arcadey. It feels like 1985 kind of time. It plays like an arcade game, which is what I really wanted. So let's delve into it and give it a go. Okay, so you're going to see here that it's not by Capcom. It is in fact by Bonus JZ, if you're American, Bonus JZ. Okay, so before I load it up, let's just talk about a couple of issues with the game. So it does play very arcade, I love it. But the first thing is that the graphics are too large. If you put it side by side with Ghost'n Goblins and Ghouls and Ghosts, you'll see how much larger the sprites are. So as if the sprite scaling was just done too much. Small sprites, as they would have been done in the 80s, they scaled them up, they got bigger and they pixelated, and that's really what you see here. If you're looking at it on a phone, it probably looks absolutely fine, but on an arcade style screen, it is a little bit pixelated. But you do get used to it, you kind of put up with it, that's fine. The second thing is the loading times. In between levels, you're left with a black screen and just sat there waiting for it to load. So I'm going to skip those out so you don't have to watch that. You can go straight into the game. So for now, let's get loading it up. So you will see it starts off windowed. In the settings you can change it to make it full screen, but I've written a little script that will make it go full screen whilst it's loading. Now the other thing is the controls. You save the controls and it doesn't remember them. So it's supposed to, but it doesn't seem to work. So I have to remap the controls every time I play the game. So once it's loaded, there we go, we should see it go full screen now. And there we have it. Bonus JZ, Bonus JZ, if you're American. 30th year's Ghost'n Goblins anniversary. So yes, came out in 2015, and the original game came out in 1985. It's the only thing this doesn't have an attract mode, because it's not an arcade game, it is a PC game. So we're just stuck with this screen, but that's fine. Let's give it a go. So there's your options. Video options make it full screen, small screen, whatever you want. Control options will set now. So if we go down to gesture, this is a new thing. I don't really see the point in it. All you do, you press the button and Arthur seems to wiggle his bum at the screen. So just a bit of fun maybe. We'll map it anyway. Dodge. Okay, so this basically makes you jump in the opposite direction to which you're facing. And I think it's a little bit higher than a normal jump. And then we've got our normal attack and our normal jump as we have from the original games. Map the start key and then we're ready to rock and roll. So we'll go back to the main menu and we'll start the game. So we'll see we've now got 3 options. We've got easy, normal and hard. This is Ghost'n Goblins. It isn't easy, normal and hard. This should be hard, harder and ridiculously hard. So we're going to be playing as easy because it is still pretty hard. With ambition to rule demon realms, seek to mix their cursed blood with royal family. Until now, one brave knight has always put a stop to this evil plan. However, after years of peace, a new demon king is about to rise. The princess is in grave danger. So once again, Arthur's going to be sat in the graveyard with his girlfriend in his underpants. You'd think he'd have learnt by now, wouldn't you?
I will not forsake my duties.
Okay, so we get the maps. The map does give you some clues. Chests are the key. And then we've got our load. I'm going to let this load take place just so you can see how long it is. This is actually one of the shorter loads. It's a plain black screen until the game is loaded up, ready to play. So this one's not too long. Now if we immediately use the dodge, we'll get the first chest. And of course it is random. The next thing to note is if we stand in front or kneel in front of this tombstone, we'll get a blue chest appear. Blue chests are 3 lives. Voila! Now for this game, the best weapons are, once again, the knife. The second best weapon is the cross, which is basically the shield from the original game, but it has a short range. And then the best weapon in the game is the shield, because it now has a long range. Again, if you jump in the right place there, you get a chest, but of course I've not got anything out of that. Now this bit, I died on this straight away when I first played it. This is where my game ended. All my lives were lost here. So it does take some getting used to. Just bear that in mind. So you'll see things reminiscent of the first game. There's the crossing. But you'll also see that it is very, very different. Same but different. Oh my goodness, that always has to happen. Oh. Right, I really wanted to have my armour. I can get it back again in a minute. Right, so we're going to use that dodge now. So we jump to the right, use the dodge, we can get on the roof, do it again, and we'll get another chest. What's in there? I don't want that weapon. Anything else other than the weapons I mentioned, we don't want. So we've got our first arrow. Now we can actually use the fire to protect ourselves, because he will kill himself on this fire. As you can see, he's doing. Bide your time, and he will eventually kill himself, or you can kill him. There we go. He's out of the way. Right, so we've got another chest hidden here. Jump up. If I've got my armour, it would be more useful, but I'll get my armour back. And then there's another hidden chest up here. And that's the cross. Second best weapon in the game. So we get our first boss. This boss is not too difficult. Now the cross is actually probably the most powerful weapon in the game. So you kill enemies a lot quicker with this. There we go, he's gone up. Now we can't sit around, there is something coming to get me on the floor, so I do need to get out of the way, even though I've killed the boss, because otherwise I'll lose my armour. Although of course I would get it back at the start of the next stage. Now here, if I jump at the right time, I'll get a big bonus, but I didn't get it. 10,000. I can get 25,000 bonus there, and if you're really, really quick with the level, I believe you get a 50,000 bonus. Get ready. Okay, so this is a little bit like Back to the Future now. I've waited about a minute, what feels like a minute, to get to this point. And you've just arrived at this moment in point, jumping over that minute. Right, I don't want that weapon. It's not a bad weapon actually, but you can't fire straight. It fires 2 arrows diagonally. avoid the rocks. There's the shield, that's the one we want. Not as powerful as the cross, but you'll see, I don't want that, you'll see that it travels across the entire screen. So a really good weapon. I've got to be careful now not to get the fire. That's the one thing that could actually end up ending the game. I do not want that torch. Right, hopefully we can get up here. There is another chest here, but I'm not going to get it. No, what I really want is the golden armour. The golden armour is slightly different in this game. It gives you basically a hand sword, which you can actually use to get to certain places or kill enemies by foot. But I can't actually use it without that particular armour. So you do need the golden armour. Now I would switch to the knife if I had a rubbish weapon, but I want this shield. This shield is good. Now I'm going to be greedy and go for these points. The only way to get it is to use that dodge attack. Dodge attack? Can you dodge attack? No. Oh, that was so lucky. That really was lucky there. But this is a good weapon to have. Okay, so I'm going to wait for this troll to get off the screen. You'll see why in a minute. If we come down here, we're going to have to mess around now. Sometimes this happens. Oh, there we go. So this could be a little bit dodgy to get. Let me try and move him out of the way if I can. There we go. Right, so if I stand in front of this statue, oh, we'll get another blue chest, another free life. Now over here is now going to be the golden armour. So I've got the golden arm. Now from here I'll try and show you. If I push up and fire, I've got this sword. Now I don't want to mess too much, but if I press, when I jump, if I press down and fire, I sort of use my sword downwards. Now that comes in handy for a bit in the moment. Now, I certainly don't want that. Oh my word, what am I doing? I've actually lost it. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to show you now. Okay, so you would be able to use it to jump over this wall. The only way to jump over this wall is to have your golden armour, which I now don't have. Oh, I can't believe I actually messed that up. Oh, I'm going to lose a life. Okay, I didn't really want to lose a life, but maybe I'll get to do it again now. I did make a bit of a hash of that. I think that's just too much talking. Hopefully this time we'll get it. Of course, that free life I just got is now no longer an option. Again, we can see what's going to be the hidden chest here. Oh, a money bag, that's fine. Right, here we go. Let's be greedy. Right, let's try and be careful this time. Right, we're going to get this troll to walk off the screen. Right. So I want to get the armour. There's no free life here now. Once you've got it once, you can't get it again. But we can get our armour. I'm not going to go for that. Right, okay. Now that's why I wanted the troll to move over. It makes it easier to get up these stairs. So there is a chest here. I'm not going to go back to the cross. Now, there we go. We use it to jump over and now I can get my life back. Now we've got to be careful here. Because the old unicorn from the first game is back. we've got him. Okay, now, you need to look down first of all, because there will be a troll here. And we want him out of the way. Where is he? He's coming back. I don't want to run into him. So let's get out of his way and take him out. Now, we're about to approach the silly point of the game. So right now, we're now going to be attacked by the castle we've just left. Which is not... It's a bit silly, really. Come on, it could have just been... We could have put a monster outside the castle. But no, the castle is going to attack us. Now, this took me ages and ages to work out how to get past. It is not easy at all. Ah! Okay, so I've lost my armour. And I've lost my life. Okay, I must admit this is actually harder doing this off to the side. You need a rhythm for this. Okay, we don't need the map now. We've seen the map. We'll talk about that in a minute when we get to the next section. If we get to the next section. So once again being attacked by the castle. Hopefully I'm not in the way of the camera. If I am, I apologise. Just because I'm trying to get this bit out of the way. Right, so we've done him. Okay, what will I get bonus-wise now? Oh, a nice 50,000 bonus. That means a free life, which is not bad going. I'm not going to argue with that. Sometimes I get just 10,000. I don't know what determines what you get. Okay, so a little cutscene. So we're now going to have a choice of directions in which we can go. We can go left or right. Now, I've been left once. Left was really, really difficult. If I ever complete the game, I will go left. But for now, we're going to go right. So on this bit, this is reminiscent of stage 4 of the original Ghost'n Goblins. If we went left, we come round here, I'm kind of guessing, so I really don't know where we go. It's certainly a long old route to get there if you went to the left, I have to admit. Right, no, I don't want the knife. If anything, I just wanted bonus points. Chest here. Anything in there worth getting? Yeah, some points maybe. Oh, that was absolutely stupid. Yeah. Don't be greedy. I haven't learned, have I? Because we've got to get past this thing now. No! Did not want him to take me out. As you can see, he's still a tricky little git. Yeah, so I would like to know where the left route takes me. Right, let's learn our lesson. Let's not go that way. That was lucky. That was really lucky, I have to admit. Right, we're certainly not going that way this time. Right, let's wait for these to pop down. I'm going to be cautious now. Didn't fire then for some reason. I do find that on the odd occasion. Come on, come down. Come on! He does take a lot of hits. Come on! Yes! You can see where a lot of frustrations come into this game. I'll let them go past first. Right. So you can see the resemblance of stage 4 of Ghost'n Goblins. That's if you've got that far. If not, why not watch one of my videos? I've got a few videos on this game. Or on the original game, should I say, not this game. Right, okay, we're clearing this now. I could get a little bit greedy again. There is a free life here. But it's either here or it's in another location. So I'm going to hang about for a bit, but I'm not going to overdo it. Because now, as you notice, I've turned into a baby. I think if we get through this, I shouldn't be a baby anymore. So obviously you're now seeing the loading time. This one's not too bad, I don't think. Yeah, okay, I will cut all the others out. There we go. But at least I've got my armour back, which is the main thing. Right, if we jump here, there's a chest. What's in it? No, we definitely don't want that. Oh, that was lucky. Right, you've got to be really careful going down here. So this does have, you probably noticed, it's got the double jump. It's not something I actually like on games. I do not like the double jump at all. I should be able to get my armour back if I'm lucky in a moment. Got to be careful though. Watch out for things dropping on me. Alright, here we go. Right, armour is here. Get rid of that thing. Right, go fire, go fire. Right, got to be careful dropping down here. Make sure you do a jump there. Let's get rid of that. Almost at the bottom. Why am I firing? I have no idea. Whoa. Oh, that was lucky. Right, we're at the bottom now. So there could be a free life here if there wasn't one. Oh, you idiot. Oh, what an idiot. Please be a free life. Please be a free life. Yes, it's there. Right, at least we've got an extra go. So we're on to the boss now. I'm really hoping I get past this boss. That's as far as I want to get. This boss is really difficult. Really, really difficult. So again, I've just left the loading time in there. That wasn't too bad. So this boss really is difficult. I will be surprised if I get through it. Oh, almost lost my life there. Oh, now I've turned into a baby and I'm about to die. Yes. You can see how frustrating this game can actually get. Defeat demons. Okay, that's not really a tip. Right, I've got 3 lives with which to do him. Right, it's just a money bag. Right, let's get down. Here comes the boss. The trick is not to fire too much at the boss himself. Fire at his hands. You want to take his hands out. But my God, this is hard. Right, we've got to get down here. Takes a lot of patience to get past this. And it takes a lot of hits as well. Oh no! Could be the first failure. Oh no! We've got 2 lives with which to do him. The first I've ever got on the map is to here. So I've not got much further than this, but this boss really does take it out of you. Right, so she is going to give me some invincibility. So whilst I'm flashing, I've now got invincibility, which is going to help me, but probably not a great deal on this boss. Just got to be careful not to overdo it. I really don't want to overdo it. Right, so we're now back to normal. Right, we've got one hand. One hand is gone. I'm hitting the boss now though, so I've got to be careful with hitting the boss. The reason being, he disappears and becomes more powerful. There we go, he's just disappeared, so he's now going to become more powerful. Oh no! Did not want that at all. So the hand is still there. Because I've got a long way to go yet. Come on. Right, the hand is gone. We've got a chance. Don't overhit the boss, because he becomes stronger. I could just... oh, he's disappeared, which means he's going to become stronger. So far, he's just firing these things at me, which I really don't like. Okay, here we go. This is where he gets really tough now. He is gone! We've got to make sure we don't lose our life here. Oh, we've got him! Yes! Very happy to have got that boss. Wow. 20,000 bonus. That's not too bad. My high score on this is just over 300,000. But a lot of that is down to bigger bonuses than what I've just got there. Get ready. Well, that's not really a tip, is it? So once again, Back to the Future style, you've skipped a minute and arrived at this point. It's not a minute, but it does feel like a minute, I have to admit. Right, this level is really hard, really hard. It's one of those with platforms, and I don't like platforms, as in little platforms, and you pretty much just fall to your death all the time. Right, so I don't want that. No! Oh, that was lucky. Oh, I nearly got a weapon I didn't want there. Right, there's another free life coming up. Up here. Oh, and I've missed it. Right, let's get back up there. Come on, Tone, concentrate. Right. So you mean platforms? Not a fan of platforms like this. There's the free life. Again, that's the only time you get it. You can't die and then go back and get it again. So it's something else well thought of there. Ah, right, so I don't want that weapon. Right, we've made it. Right, we've got another armor coming up. What's going to be there? Don't let it be a weapon. Right, so he's gone. Right, this bit is really hard now because we're starting to get platforms. Moving platforms. I'm not a fan of moving platforms because it's all about being precise. Another reason why. Oh, and that happens as well. The only other thing I don't like is when you've actually got enemies spawning from all over the place. They are random. Don't lose faith. Well, I'll tell you what, you're going to be great if you don't lose faith. Right, so I've got my special armour again. I'm doing little attacks. Don't really think it has a lot of uses at this point. Right, it's a money bag. Right, so I won't get that free life this time, but we are still going to go here. Oh, in case there is something in. Let's go over this. Let's go this way. In that chest. Again, don't have to do it. I'm just greedy. And I like taking risks. Right, once again, we've got our armour. Here we go. Here we go. Moving platforms. Really not a fan. Right, let's get over. Now if we can get past a certain point here, we'll hit the checkpoint. Right, chest. What's in there? Another money bag. Right, be careful here. Right. So we've got all these platforms and enemies spawning all around you the entire time. Right, there's a 10,000 bonus. So if you've got all your armour and you open up the chest, you get your 10,000 bonus. Right, so here we go. It's all moving platforms now. I really do not like this bit. Oh my goodness. I have reached the boss, to say, on this level once, or a few times, but he's very difficult. Not too far from him. Oh, I certainly don't want that weapon. Okay, this is not what I want. I don't want that thing there. That was lucky. Well, I didn't want that to happen either, but hey, it did. This is just so difficult with the enemies spawning up right above you as well. Really makes it difficult. Come on. It just happens so often. Jeez. It's just like constantly take your time, take your time. It just seems to take forever. We are almost at the top, but as I say, if I can get there, it'd be a miracle. And I've got there. Oh my god, I'm in my underpants, but I'm there. Okay, I'm not going to have a lot of chance. We've made it. This boss, I haven't worked him out yet, and in my underpants, nigh on impossible. no idea what's going to happen. He's going to swoop on me, isn't he? Of course he is. He is going to swoop down on me. I've got no hope. Here we go. Oh, it was going to happen. It was always going to happen. And of course we've now got to restart this blasted level. Don't lose hope. Well, it's a bit difficult not to. What's in store? A money bag. Ha! I thought I'd actually killed him then, and I hadn't. Right, get my armour back. At least that's something. Got to get off. It's the only way I was going to do that. Got to get off again. Come on. It's just constant spawning. Got there. Got there. Oh no! Oh, that's going to be a life lost. There we go. One left to go. Well, hopefully I can make it to 250,000. Fight for your life. I'm fighting, I'm fighting. Duh, don't want that. Right, let's see if we can actually do this time without losing our armour. Get our main armour. Oh! See what I mean? You've just got no hope. There's absolutely nowhere you can possibly... And again... Oh! Right, what's going to happen here? Are we going to get up? Nope. Not yet. I know we've got him there to contend with, so let's get off. Get back. Hopefully this time we can get there. Please be armour. No, it's the cross. So it's going to be very difficult to get anywhere now. The fact that I'm in my underpants, unless there is a place where I can actually get my armour back. Right, I do need to be on the next one up. Please take me up there. No! See, that's not what you want. Ah! So close, but so far. So you'll notice I've got 14 credits. So basically every 5 money bags you collect, you get a credit. So obviously the more you get, the more credits you build up, the more you can get into the game. But obviously I'm not going to continue. I think we've seen enough now. Game over. We do get a high score chart. You don't get to put your name in, it just puts you in as Arthur. 254,000. I'll say I've managed to get just over 300,000 is my high score. So that is Ghost'n Demons. Really good game. As I say, I'll put the download for it link for the download in the description of this video. You've got a free version, you've got an optional paid for version, but I really don't know a great deal of difference between the two. Other than that, I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you all again soon.